It's Fury Football Night in America. Good evening to you, Keith Avalone from Play Games. Sam is here running the show as usual. Our double header starts tonight on the Play Games YouTube channel. It's a double header that could decide our Fury Football Draft League champions. Paul Salzgeber, Al Wilson, Ethan Muslin, and Cooper Gilbert are our four celebrity guest coaches of the Waco Wackos, Charlotte Legends, Pasadena Thorns, and Elmira Scofflaws, respectively. They each picked their teams from the new Fury Football Recharged card update, which provides 3 new cards for each of the existing 32 standard Fury Football League teams, plus a set of 72 free agent mercenaries, which can be used in any way you want. One of the ways you can use is with what we're doing tonight, a 2 to 4 player campaign game where everybody drafts their team under a $25 million salary cap. That's what we did a couple Thursdays ago. Each chose their teams and then created custom coach cards for their teams, specifically to make the calls that they wanted based on their team's personnel. Everybody plays everybody once in our mini-season, and if you run the table, you are the Fury Football Draft League champion. If we have a 2 or 3-way tie at 2 wins and 1 loss, then we will have a playoff. Last week, the Scofflaws beat the Legends 43-15. Quite a memorable game if you didn't catch it. It's archived on our YouTube channel. And the Wackos beat the Thorns 6-0 in a defensive struggle. In that game, Paul's team created turnovers on each of the Thorns' 4 possessions. So it's a pretty memorable game in of itself. Now it's on to tonight's action. Anybody that wins their second game will be in the playoffs. We will we'll clinch a playoff berth. We will move after our doubleheader directly to Steve Towers' AFR channel. He'll have the second half of the doubleheader, which could determine the champion. If the 2 teams that won last week win again this week, that would be Elmira and Waco, then they'll both be 2-0, and they'll play next week or on Steve's channel in the next second half of the doubleheader, the third week of the season, for the championship. We'll have a consolation game between the Legends and the Thorns in that case. However, anything can happen. The standings can be totally mixed up, and we're going to see what happens starting right now. We go to the field for the first half of our doubleheader. We got the Thorns and the Scofflaws. We did our pregame coin toss, our dice roll, and the Scofflaws will go first, and the Thorns will defend. We got our players all set up. You may be familiar with them from last week. Let's just get this thing started. Let's get rolling here. All right, so we're going to start on the midfield stripe. First down, first possession for the Scofflaws. And I will say, Cooper submitted a revised coaching card for this week, so maybe a few surprises in store for Ethan and the Thorns, particularly on defense. All right, let's get this thing started. Cooper's offensive coach card will call for a run play, and looks like Ethan's going to go with a react defense. So run versus react, and here we go. With our first play. It's a 19 on the react defense. That means we're going to look at a player. It's going to be the quarterback, the starback, I should say, Asmarine Abra. And on a run play, it's going to be a medium gain. So a pickup of 6 for Abra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 puts them into the orange zone. Second down. It's like in the red zone or the orange zone, it'll be a run play called by the Scofflaws, and the Thorn defense will be another react defense. So we'll stay right where we are. Run versus react. It's 10, which means we're going to look on the Scofflaws offense. Max Caramonica on the offensive line. Looks like he's going to give either long gain or no gain. Unfortunately, he got the dot, so that's a no gainer. Third down. I'm going to try to make sure I remember to use these down markers so you can follow along on screen. Third down from the 4. No kicking in our Fury Football League. They're not using the advanced the kicking option, so field goal is not an option here. Looks like it's going to be a pass play for the Scofflaws against a run defense. So Abra set him up pretty well. A little play action fake, and here's the result. 7, that's going to go to Rondell Tweet. Oh, it's intercepted. Rondell Tweet, the starback, can't latch onto it. it deflects off his hands into the hands of Daryl Leathers. So it's picked off. And that will end the possession. And the Thorns will take over at their own 4. We'll switch over here to the other side of the board. And the Thorns will open up with an audible. And looks like on the red zone, that will be a Fury defense. So we'll just check here and see what we've got. I think we'll go for a pass play. A pass play. Back to pass is Jamil Brewer. And it's a 17. It's a long gain against the Fury defense. So we'll roll all 3 dice. Oh, look at that. Picked up 13. I think it might be a score. It's close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Down to the 3. Big pass from Brewer to Royden Ember. And it's second down from the 3. Looks like Ethan's going to call another pass play. And Cooper is in the Fury defense again. So we'll just keep the card out. Pass versus Fury. Back to pass is Brewer. 9 with a circle. That's Leon Toxic. Touchdown. Touchdown, Thorns. 6-0 for Pasadena, and they'll go for the conversion. Leon Toxic, the top lineman in the league and the highest paid at $6 million. The $6 million man. All right, so they're going to go for 3 from the orange zone. See what Brewer calls here. It's going to be a pass play against a, pass play versus a Fury defense. Pass versus Fury. So back to pass again is Brewer. 8, it will be Kiku Kutemi. Medium gain. Possible sack, but he didn't get the triangle, so it'll be a medium gain. All he needs is 3. And he's, barely got 4. He does score, though, so that makes it 9-0 for the Thorns. And they'll go for 5 this time. Calling from the white zone. It will be another pass play for Brewer. Let's see what the Scofflaws call on defense. They will call a run defense. Run defense versus a pass play. That sets up Brewer and the Thorns pretty nicely. 20. Uh-oh. So we'll use player 12. He's not penalized. Jamil Brewer has the penalty possible, but it's a long gain. Let's see if he gets in the end zone. He needs 5 with 3 dice. Shouldn't be too much trouble, but there could be a flag on the play. He's in for the score. Let's see what the 20 result is, though. It's got a 13. That will be a penalty on an offense player, so they will not get the 5 points. Instead, they'll be penalized. 1 point. Well, that's not too bad. So 1 point for the Scofflaws, and they will take over on their own 5 for their second possession. 9-1 is the score. As we move back over to the Scofflaw side of the field. I'll move this microphone a little bit closer. Hopefully I'm not coming in and out too much. All right, first play is going to be a run play against a react defense. Ethan likes that react defense. He's got confidence in his players. Run versus react. The react defense brings the players into play more. So we're going to have player 3. That is going to be a Brendo Perez in the Thorn backfield. And it will be a short gain. A short gain for Abra. Oh, 6. Picked up 6. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into Thorn territory. Second down. All right, he's going to call for a run play again. And looks like it's a gotcha. So they're going to call a run defense. The Thorns snuff it out. Run versus run. 12. That'll be Abra for a medium gain of 3. Now they got the good gain on the short gain, but the bad gain on the medium gain. 1, 2, 3. Still puts them at the 6. Third down. They're still in the white zone. Oops, I just knocked over my token. 5 is going to be, the white zone is going to be an audible for the Scofflaws. Let's see if they go for the react defense. Nope, they're going to go for the Fury defense. So a Fury defense against a react. We'll go ahead and run. And here it is. Run play from Abra going outside. 3. It's into the Thorns defense, Brendo Perez again making the play, short gain of 2. So Perez makes 2 good plays on defense. That's going to bring up 4th down from the 4. Looks like it will be a call of a run play for the Scofflaws. Thorns going to go for a Fury defense. So we got the same defense, same offense. Run versus Fury. Here it is. The snap. Oh, into the Thorn defense. Puma Warren with the short loss. Of course, Puma is penalty prone, but he did not get the circle this time. He got the square, so it's a short loss. Big play from Puma Warren. Stuffs him for 1. And again, the Scofflaws are shut out of the end zone. The score remains 9-1. Now we go to the Thorns' second possession. They will start from their own 5. It'll be a pass play against a Fury defense. Pass versus Fury. Back to passes, Jamel Brewer, 7. That's Royden Ember. Medium gain. He avoids the injury. Comes up limping, but he's going to able to shake it off. Pickup of 6 for Royden Ember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're into Scofflaw territory. 2nd down. All right. It will be another pass play. And the Thorns are in a run defense. Pass versus run. Another great opportunity for Brewer. There's the pass. 6. Oh, into the defense. It'll be Tud Trumbo making the play. He does allow a medium gain. Should keep him out of the end zone, though, most likely. 3. Yes, so Tud Trumbo drags him down after 3. Now I'm going to bring down 3rd down from the 6. Let's see, it'll be a run play this time for the Thorns. And Scofflaws have got a gotcha. No, they're not. No, they don't. They're not in the orange zone. It'll be a Fury defense. So Fury run play versus a Fury defense from the white zone. All right, here we go. Brewer skirting outside. 7. That's going to be Royden Ember again. Short gain. Oh, this time, though, he's penalized. So a penalty on Royden Ember. They'll lose the down, and they'll lose points. 2 more points for the Scofflaws. That'll make it 9-3. And it'll also make it 4th down. All right. Let's see what Jamel Brewer calls for this time. Looks like he's going to call for a run play. Again, from the white zone, there's no gotchas in there. It'll be a Fury defense. So Brewer again testing the outside, going for the run. It's going to be player number 6. That's Tud Trumbo again, who stuffs him for no gain. Big play from Tud Trumbo. So that'll keep the Thorns out of the end zone. And we go to the 3rd possession with a score 9-3. That was actually a pretty big penalty there because that puts them able to tie with a touchdown. All right, starting from their own 6, here come the Scofflaws. Abra's going to call for a, let's see, they're in the white zone. This is going to be an audible against a Fury defense. We'll go ahead and do a run play. They got consistent gains on the run. So Fury defense, run play versus Fury. 20. All right, that'll be another possible penalty or injury. We'll use Abra's gain. He will pick up 7. Let's check the penalty, though. And it's a 15. That will be a penalty on the offense player. Oh, so no gain. Points for the Thorns. They'll pick up 4 points. That will give them 13-3. They also lose the down, so it's 2nd down. That was a costly penalty. Let's see if Abra can regroup here. He's going to call for a, let's see, he's going to call for a run play. Run play against a run defense. Run play versus run. So the Thorns, again, have them snuffed out. They're going to need a big effort from one of their offensive players. 18. And that's not going to be, it's going to be a loss. Loss of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the 2, and it is 3rd down. This thing's going south fast for the Scofflaws. All right, let's see what Coach Cooper says. He says run versus a react defense. Run versus react. on 3rd and long. There's the snap. 16 will be player number 6 on the run. That's going to be Koji Fujiwara. Ooh, he did not get the penalty, though. So it's a short gain of 6. Well, it's a good short gain. Healthy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. And a lot. Arbor's going to call for a pass play this time. And the Thorns will be in the pass defense on a 4. On the white zone. Just double check that. Yep, it's pass versus pass. So Abra's going to have to throw into coverage here. 2, that will be in Puma Warren. Uh-oh. Intercepted. Again, he avoided the penalty. Yeah, it's always a little dicey with Puma Warren. He picks it off to end the threat. And no points. It remains 13-3. And we go to the 3rd possession of the Thorns. And they're actually in pretty good field position, too. All right, so Ethan's calling for a run play. Cooper's in the Fury defense. Run versus Fury. Here's Brewer, who takes the snap. And we're going to look on Brewer's card. It's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Jamel Brewer. Scampers in from 8. That makes it 19-3, Thorns. And they are going to go for 6. The Thorns with the big lead. Oops. 4 will be, let's see, from the white zone, that will be a run play. And Cooper's in the Fury defense again. So run play versus Fury. Jamel Brewer, 10. That's going to be Bobby Motto. Medium gain. Could make it in. 2 dice. Got 7. He's in for the score. 6. Give him 6 more. 25-3. They'll convert again. This time from the 5. Calling for a pass play this time against a run defense. Pass play versus run defense. This time Brewers got them pinned back on their heels, back to throw, and it's a 20. It's going to be another possible penalty or injury. Brewer will have the long gain, so likely he's going to get in the end zone, and he does. But let's just check out that flag. 13, once again, it's a penalty on the offense player, so negate that conversion. Instead, it'll be points for the Scofflaws. They will get 5 points. 25-8. All right, so the 4th possession now for the Scofflaws is game on the line. They must score and they must convert. 25-8 is our score. And see what Abra has up his sleeve to start the drive. He'll call for a run play against a Fury defense. Run versus Fury. And here we go. It's player 7. That will be Rondell Tweet for the long gain. Long gain for Rondell Tweet. Ooh, look at that. That is going to be 13. 13 markers. Not quite in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Down to the 2. 2nd down. Into the orange zone. Calling for a run play. And the Thorns will be in the react defense. Run versus react. Here we go. 8, that will be Dotch Conlon for the short gain. All he needs is 2. And he got 6. He's in for the score! Scofflaws have scored. It's 25-14 now. So that's a 9-point. They're trailing by 9. That means they've got to roll 2. They're going to convert for 4. All right, they'll try for 4. They're going to get it in pieces. So from the 4... start out with a run play against a Fury defense. Run versus Fury. Here we go. Arbor taking off. 16. We're going to look at player number 2. That's going to be Puma Warren. Oh, he gets him for the short loss. Avoids the penalty again. I think we hit Puma Warren 3 times. Didn't get penalized once. Playing a clean game this time. So that will end it. And the Thorns will hang on to win 25-14. All All right, we're going to pick this up. Good game. The Scofflaws got that big gain toward the end to get him into position. And we're not able to convert. All right, let's see here. So let's get... So that puts the both teams at 1-1. Let's see here. Set this over here. There's Cooper's card. I'm trying to keep these in order so I don't have to go to my code key after the game is over. All right, there's the Scofflaws, and the rest of this is going to be for the Thorns. So well done, Thorns. Oh, I think I packed up the Thorns offense with the Scofflaws team. They hopped onto the team bus. Hopped onto the Scofflaws team bus. All right, well, we'll sort that after the game. All right, so there we go. Let's see who's going to go first in this second game. So the team that rolls highest will go first. We'll roll for the Legends first. A 7. And the Wackos, a 6. So Al's team, the Legends, the Charlotte Legends, will go first. Let's get them set up here. So the defense goes here. Traxton Trissler, Havoc Johnstone, Hayward Druin, Telpagavich, Cordell Threet, and Vladimir Martucci. Beagle Malone at the wideout position. Mule Middinger, there's Biddy Butner at center. Dave Nosall, the other tackle. And Inigas Anger, who was made a very costly penalty last week, just as the Legends had scored the what would have been the near-tying touchdown. All he would have needed was a 2-point conversion. But I digress. And there's their reserves. So there's the Legends offense, Legends defense. Let's get our little coach cards out. There's Al's offense. There's Al's defense. Here's our Legends. Let's see, Rabago double. I think those go over here. Make sure I've got the right reserves here. Zastro and setting. And let's get the other Legends logo up here. And there we are. So there you have the Charlotte Legends all set up, ready to go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Waco Wackos. We got Ferrari Baran, Leo Lagi Nervous, defense first. There's Stony Siller, there's your defensive backfield. Teo Manti, whose girlfriend is not watching. Smack Shimada, and Darren Luciano to wrap up the rest of the defense. On offense, we've got Thorpe James at the wideout position. Vega Espada, center is Cheryl Jaste. Rohan Gordon. Jurgen Sol from the Munich Boot last year. And here's Gunnar Kilcrease, the Wackos quarterback. Let's get our coach cards out. Coach Paul Salzgaber. And there's his defense card. There's the team logo. And the three backups for the Wackos are set up. We are ready to roll. First down, first possession. So the Wackos win here. They're in the driver's seat for the champion. They could win on Steve's show tonight. They would win the championship outright. However, the Legends are still in it. They need to win this week they need to win tonight here and then again on Steve's show to have a shot at the playoffs. Let's get rolling with it. Al's going to be going first. The Legends will call for a run play, and the Wackos call for a pass defense. So right off the bat, the Legends have them off balance. Pass defense, run play, and here's Vince Colossal with the ball. We get an 8. That'll be a Mule Middinger, who could have been a short loss, but he gets the long gain out of it. Holds his block this time. 8 zones. Puts him down to the 2. Nice play on first down for the Legends. From the orange zone, Charlotte's calling for a run play. And it will be a Fury defense for the Wackos. Run play versus Fury. 9. That's going to be Biddy Butner. Touchdown on the run play. Biddy Butner clears the big hole for Vince Colossal to dive in. And it's 6-0 Legends. They will go for 6. And it will be a, let's see, on the white zone, that's going to be a run play. And a Fury defense for the Wackos. Here's the snap, 16. We're going to look on the card. It'll be player 2. Leo Loggy Nervous gives up a medium gain. So he needs 6. Can Colossal make it into the end zone? 6, he does! Oh, just barely dives across the pylon. 6 more for the Legends. And this time they're going to go for 1. The field position conversion. All right, so 12-0 with the Legends on top. And they're going to call for a, it's an audible against a react defense, which is basically a gotcha, which means good news, no points for the Legends. Bad news, the Wackos start at their own 1 for their first possession. 12-0 for the Legends. All right, we move over to the other side of the field here. And Paul's Wackos are going to call for a run play from the orange zone. Al's got a Fury defense called here. So run versus Fury and a 10. We're going to look at Rohan Gordon, who's going to get a medium gain. He's going to spring Gunner Kill Crease for 7. Nice. Clears them out of the shadow of their own goalpost. Well, there aren't any goalposts in Fury football, but you get the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close to midfield. Second down. All right, so it's going to be another, it's going to be an audible and a gotcha. So that's the same as a react defense. That'll just basically burn it down. Third down suddenly. This time they're going to call for a pass play. A pass play for the Wackos. And, a gotcha defense for the Legends. So pass versus pass. Kilcrease is thrown into coverage. And we get a 16. That's going to be incomplete. Makes it 4th down. 4th down from just shy of midfield. They're going to call a pass play. And Al's in the gotcha defense. So pass versus pass again. Legends are on the money so far today. 1. We're going to look at Traxton Trissler. Oh, he gives up the touchdown on the square. He's kind of feast or famine. He's got the interception against the pass, but on a square result, it's a touchdown. So he was in position to make the play, but got burned by Thorpe James, and that puts the Wackos in the end zone for 6 on a 12-zone score. They're going to go for 6 to tie it. All right, here's the play call from the white zone. It's going to be an audible. It's risky calling audible on a conversion. We'll see, especially when the opponent has a bunch of react defenses. But in this case, it'll be a pass defense against an audible. So that means Kilcrease is going to tuck it down and run against the Legends pass defense. And it's going to be play 3. That's going to be Hayward Druin, who stops him for no gain. Big play from Hayward Druin. That was set up for the Wackos to tie this game up, but instead, Druin makes the big play. And we go to the second possession with the score Legends 12, Wackos 6. Get a bit of refreshment here. All right, back to the play call card. Looks like the Legends are going to call for, let's see, on the white zone, there's going to be a run play against a Fury defense. So here they come, bringing the dogs. 13. It's a fumble. Caused the turnover. How about that? So that's 4 turnovers in 5 drives for that Wacko defense. So that quickly ends the possession and gives the Wackos rather, really good field position at the Legend 6. Salzgaber with the call. It's a pass play against they are in the white zone. So a 4 in the white zone is a react defense. So it's a pass play versus a react. Let's see how this shakes out here. Kilcrease back to pass with a 16. That will be player number 3. That's Hayward Druin. Touchdown or sack? Touchdown! Burns Hayward Druin for the score. Actually, I guess he was going for the sack, so he probably wasn't even there. He was like, what? Missed his coverage. Oh, well. All right, so that ties it up. And here's the conversion for the Wackos. They're going for 2. All right, from the orange zone, it'll be an audible against a run defense in the orange zone, so they'll pass. Run defense versus pass. Here's Kilcrease, back to pass. We're going to look at the defense. Havoc Johnstone. Oh, look at that. Sack and fumble. So he's going to sack him for 1 and cause the turnover, so no points. Nice play from Havoc Johnstone, who he was a little bit aggressive but did not get called for the penalty, and that'll end the possession. We're tied at 12, going to the third possession. Very close game. All right, so Vince Colossal and the Legends take the field once again. This time Coach Al is going to call for, let's see, they're in the orange zone, so it'll be a run play from here and a pass defense for the Wackos. So Colossal crosses him up, and it's an 11. That'll be Iniguez Anger, who will bring up a short gain, or produce a short gain of 6. That's a nice short gain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost to midfield. It's second down. They're now in the white zone, where they get a little bit more pass-friendly, but they are going to call a run again. And Salzgeber is in the Fury defense. So run versus Fury. Colossal's going to tuck it away. Here he goes. 10. That'll be Dave Nosal. Oh, long gain, no gain. He got the no gain on the dot. So there was a hole, but Colossal couldn't get through it. That'll make it third down. Again, from the white zone, this time it'll be a pass play. Colossal's going to drop back to pass. And it'll be a react defense for the Wackos. Pass versus react. Lots of 12s on that react defense. 13. Oh, it's going to go to player number 1. That's Ferrari Baran, who will be injured. He gives up an incomplete pass, but he's hurt. So that'll make it fourth down. Let's have to take him out. I got my depth chart here. Let me see. For the Wackos, if Baran is injured, Koffler comes in. So here comes Cuff Koffler. I'm going to go with a 3-3 defense now. So Baran is injured. And it's fourth down. Fourth down, last play of the third possession for the Legends to see if they can convert. Colossal had a great opportunity there, but wasn't able to make anything out of it. All right, because Baran was there to break up the pass. Looks like this time he's going to call for a pass again against another react defense. So once again, pass versus react. Coach Salzgeber is trusting his personnel. Trust the process. 12, there it is, touchdown for Vince Colossal. Finds Beagle Malone for 6 points. That was easy. Fourth down. So on fourth down. So that will give the Legends the lead, 18-12. And they're going to convert for 2. All right, from the orange zone, that will be a run play. And Salzgeber's in the react defense. Run versus react. Colossal trying to go up the middle. 5. Runs right into Smack Shimada. Short loss. Or a fumble. It jars the ball loose for the fumble. It's a conversion, so it's irrelevant, but that will snuff out the conversion. And that will send us to the Wackos half of the third possession, trailing 18-12. They will start at their own 2. All right, so Kilcrease will call for a run play versus a pass defense from the orange zone. Al's in the pass defense. So run play versus a pass defense. Let's see what Kilcrease can make happen with his legs. 7. Oh, that's going to be Thorpe James, who springs Kilcrease for a long gain. Pickup of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Into
I don't know if there was a short loss that you
No, it was
move someone back.
no, I didn't. It was a short loss or a fumble.
Okay.
Just to clarify that, yes, on Havoc Johnstone. No, who was it? It wasn't Havoc Johnstone. It was a short loss, circle fumble. So we got the circle, which means it was a fumble. It was Smack Shimada. Yes, Smack Shimada. So there was no short loss attached to that.
Okay.
All right, so second down from inside Legend territory. Kilcrease will call for a pass play this time against let's see, in the white zone, that's going to be a pass defense. So Al snuffed him out this time. Pass versus pass. Could get a turnover here. 15. Uh-oh. Oh, incomplete. Just batted away. Third down. Big matchup here. All right, so this time it's going to be another pass play. And Al is this time in the react defense. So pass play versus react. Kilcrease will look for the seam. And let's see what happens. Oh, that's going to be Traxton Trissler. This time, he picks it off. Last time he got burned for the touchdown. This time, though, Traxton Trissler makes the interception to kill the drive. And we go to the fourth possession. No points for the Wackos. All right, the Legends looking to pad their lead because no lead is safe in this game. And they're in good field position. They'll start with a pass play. And Paul's going to call for a run defense. Pass versus run. All right, oops. Here we go. Back to pass. Vince Colossal. Oh, into the Wacko defense. That's going to be Teo Manti. Sack or touchdown. He got the square, so it will be a sack. Manti busts through for, only one. Well, that was fortunate. Second down. Second down. This time, Colossal's going to call for it's going to be a run play from the white zone versus a react defense. Run versus react. 2. That'll be Leolagi Nervous, who's going to give up a medium gain. So Colossal's going to bowl Nervous over for 5 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll bring up third down. They are in Wacko territory. Still in the white zone. It'll be a call for a pass play. And Salzgaber is calling for a pass defense. Pass versus pass. All right, so back to pass is Vince Colossal looking for Beagle Malone. It's a 5. That's going to be Smack Shimada, who sacks him. Smack Shimada smacks down Colossal for a loss of 6. Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back well behind the midfield stripe. And that makes it fourth down. So the Legends are going to want to get some yardage out of this, or else they're going to give up good field position and only needing a touchdown to tie it. Let's see what Coach Wilson calls here on fourth down. That was a big play from Smack Shimada. So it looks like it's going to be a run play for the Legends, and it'll be a pass defense. Pass defense, run play versus pass defense. So Colossal on the play action runs. Oh, it's a 20. Look out. All right, so 20. Isn't that what happened last time for the Legends? All right, so it's going to be a touchdown. So Colossal runs in, but again we have a flag on the play, which could indicate an injury. Let's see what it is. It's an 8. That's going to be a player injury. Player 8 will be hurt. Mule Mittinger hurt on the play. So that touchdown's going to count. 24-12. Got to find somebody for Mule Mittinger. Let's see. For Mittinger, that will be Nick Setting coming in on the offensive line. Last year played with the Atlanta Gems. All right, so they will get to convert. That was a big score for Vince Colossal. He's earning his paycheck as the highest paid player in the Fury Draft League. They're going to go for 3. And let's see what he calls. It'll be a run play call versus a gotcha defense, a run v run. And here we go. Can the Legends convert? Another 20. They do convert. Let's just see what happens after the fact. The flag is out. 15. That's going to be an offensive penalty again. So they're going to, instead of scoring points on the conversion, they're going to give up points. Let's see how many points the penalty calls for. Oh, it's a 6-point penalty. Oh, no. Penalized. Probably Inigo. Let's find. If it was Inigo's anger again. No, it was Dave Nosall this time who got flagged for the penalty. So give 6 points back to the Wackos. Well, that makes it 24-18, right? Mm-hmm. So the Wackos take over for their fourth possession. They're back at their own 3. Gunnar Kilcrease, though, a touchdown and a conversion away from going 2-0. Let's see how this fantastic finish unwinds. So Salzgeber is calling for a run play from the orange zone. Looks like it's going to be a react. No, let's see. It's going to be a pass defense. Would have been a react defense from the white zone. Pass defense, run play. So we'll play action from Gunnar Kilcrease this time. And he's taken off. It's an 8. That will be Vega Espada. Stop for no gain. Second down. So this time he's going to call for a run play again. And Al is in the pass. I think that's the way I rolled last time. So Al again is calling for the pass defense. Same defense, same play. Gunnar Kilcrease is looking for that hole. See if he can get some yards out of it. 16, that will be player number 12. That's Kilcrease. With a square touchdown, Kilcrease is in for the score. All the way from his own 3. So all they need is 1 point to win this. They'll go for 1. That was pretty huge. From the 1. For all the marbles. Well, for the game. The game on the line. Here we go. So Paul's going to call for a run play. Al is in the gotcha. I says run v run. So Al got him. This is the game. We'll have to go to overtime, I guess, if he doesn't convert. Here we go. Kilcrease. Run versus run. Just try to jam it in. 5. Player 5. That's going to be Cordell Threet. Fumble! Cordell Threet causes the fumble. Wow. So stopped. So we're at 24-24. We got to go to overtime. I'm not sure. I always felt like, well, there's no overtime in Fury football, right? So let's do a coin toss. We'll start at midfield. We'll give each team 1 possession. We don't have any official overtime rules. So we'll just roll. Do another coin toss. That team will take over at the midfield. They'll have the option. We'll say. I wonder if Al is watching.
He's watching.
Is he?
He's here. Yeah.
All right, is Paul here also?
Yeah, they're both here.
All right, so we'll let you decide whether you want the ball at midfield first or take it second. So Al's going to get a 10, and Paul's going to get a 4. So Al gets the choice. Do you want the ball first from midfield, or do you want to defer and take the second possession? There's a little bit of a lag time, so we have to wait to get the response. This is a super huge game. I mean, for both teams. Al's on the verge of elimination. Paul's on the verge of clinching it, basically, if he can win next week and this week.
Al wants the ball.
Al wants the ball first. All right. Here we go. Each team gets 1 possession. We'll do this again if nobody scores. All right. Al's going to call for a run play versus a react defense. Run versus react. And here we go. 17. That'll be player 12, Vince Colossal. Oh, but he got the square this time, so it's a short gain, not a touchdown. Still, a gain is a gain. Pickup of 2. Second down. All right, this time Al's calling for a, let's see, from the white zone is a run play. And Paul is in the Fury defense. Run versus Fury. Boy, Colossal had plenty of space there to dive right in. 14. This will be a medium gain. Medium gain. for Colossal. He will pick up 4 more. Ooh, it's not much for a medium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does put him in the orange zone, though. 3rd down. And it'll be a run play for the Legends, and the Wackos are going to call for a Fury defense against a run versus Fury. Same setting. Here's Colossal taking off. 17. Oh, dump for a loss of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see who got him. It's going to be Darren Luciano who tags him for the loss. All right, back to the 9. And it's 4th down. See if Colossal's got some magic up his sleeve here. The Legends are going to call for a run play. And Salzgeber's in the react defense. And here we go. 17 again. This time, though, it's player 12. That's Vince Colossal. Touchdown! Vince Colossal does it again! Outraces the defenders into the end zone. That gives the Legends the lead and the opportunity to convert for 5. All right. So it'll be 3. It'll be a run play and a run defense. Run versus run. And here we go. Run versus run. We're in overtime, folks. 19, run versus run. That's going to be a short gain. So if I roll a 5 or a 6, he'll be in. But only got a 2. Stopped at the 3. So we go to the Wackos possession. They're basically sitting the same place they were last time, at their own 3, down by 6 in overtime. Let's see if Kilcrease can get him in the end zone again. So he's going to start with a run play. And Al's in the run defense. Run versus run. Now's the time for Havoc Johnstone to come through for the Legends, right? 17. That will be a loss. Uh-oh. A loss of 2. Oh, so close. Could have been the clinching touchdown. Kilcrease manages to stay out of the end zone. 2nd down. Perilously close. This time it's going to be a pass play for Salzgeber and the Wackos. 3 is a react defense. Pass versus react. And here we go. Back to pass. Gunnar Kilcrease. 13. Player 1. Traxton Trissler. Oh, Traxton Trissler. He gets the interception again. Got the circle. So Traxton Trissler ends it for the Legends, and they hang on to win in overtime, 30-24. A Fury football instant classic. So that puts both the Legends and the Wackos at 1-1. In fact, I guess the whole league is at 1-1, right? That sets us up for quite the finish on Steve's AFR channel. So what's going to happen is, in this scenario, we'll have 2 teams that win, and those 2 teams will then play for the championship. Now, ordinarily under the Fury Football Draft League rules, with a 2-way tie, 2-1, we wouldn't ordinarily need to have a playoff because one of those 2 teams would have beaten the other one already. But we agreed before the season that if you win 2 games, you make the playoffs. So the 2 teams that win on Steve's channel tonight will play for the Fury Draft League Championship at a date and time to be determined. All right. Thanks for joining us. Can't wait to head over to Steve's channel. I think we got the link on our page, right?
Yeah, it's in the description down below.
So the link to Steve's page is in the description down below. His broadcast starts promptly at 7 o'clock our time, 9 o'clock Eastern time. So let's catch the second half of our double header. Looks to be an exciting finish. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll see you over there on Steve's channel here in a few minutes. We appreciate you being part of the Play Games community.